What's going on, guys? I want to do a video on a couple more spinners here. These are from Ehotech, which is one of those international websites that has kind of random stuff. Don't know exactly where they're located. I tried to find it on their website. I'm assuming somewhere in China, but I don't really know. There's just a long phone number there. But anyway, viewer wanted me to check these out and see what I thought of them and do whatever I want with them. So I may just give them away while it's still relevant. You know what I mean? 6 months from now, a year from now, who knows where these things will be, if they're going to be popular, people still want them. So I'll go ahead and give them away, you know, soon. At least definitely the metal one, because obviously these ones you could find pretty much everywhere. This on their website, $6, a little over $6. This one's actually really, really nice, and I'm going to compare this to one I got from the store in just a minute. But first I want to talk about this penny one. They sell this on their website for $39.09. It is solid copper. There's nice rounded edges here, obviously 3 faces or points, I don't know what you call that, but there's 3 sides to it, I suppose. It has kind of a brass button in here. What I do like about it is that there's a heavy indent, so it's nice and comfortable to use with the tip of your fingers, easy to grab. You know, of course, when you want to change fingers and do all those fun little tricks, you could do that. And these are removable. I noticed on the website they do have other colorations here if you didn't want the copper, but it obviously makes sense to me since there's pennies inserted into those parts. But these pop off the back. I'm not sure if these are brass as well or brass plated or colored. I mean, they feel extremely light. These don't feel like they're brass. They feel like aluminum with maybe a brass coating or something like that. But you can see, I believe the website says these have 608 bearings, which I don't know much about bearings. The 608s I looked up real quick, and it looks like they come in ceramic and regular, you know, non-ceramic or, you know, metal bearings. So I don't know the ceramic ones if they're even coated or what. I know this one showed a picture. Let me jump over to this one real quick. This showed a picture of some ceramic bearings, the white one anyway, and this one does not look like it has ceramic bearings in it, or they're just ceramic coated. I can tell you that both of these are super smooth, but I can't confirm whether it's ceramic or stainless. I'm sure someone can shed some light on that subject, but these are removable, but this one has kind of a brass plate in here, so you can't really use it without the back on. Does that make sense? Looks like the slots you could maybe use a large you know, flathead and turn that and kind of take it apart further, but I have no interest in doing that. These spinner videos are basically just to show the design and talk about how they work, right? How they spin. It's either they spin well or they don't spin well. They spin for a long time or they don't. This one, it doesn't feel, it feels kind of smooth, but it's not super smooth. There is some kind of resistance there, and you can hear it. You know what I mean? Something's rubbing on that. So I mean, it's kind of cool. $40 cool? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on your personal preferences, I suppose. I'll tell you what's a little annoying though is that these pennies, they're all 2015, which is nice they match, but one of the Lincolns here is slightly off, this guy right here. And I have no idea if I can move that around or pop these out or anything. I think they're probably glued in, but he's just a little bit skewed. And the backs have more pennies. Okay, so they're the backs, which is cool. But again, they don't totally line up perfectly. All right, so, you know, that's something that would bother some people. Some people really wouldn't care. It's different, it's unique, but not that unique because I'm starting to see these penny ones pop up all over the place. Anyone who's making these things, and there's a bunch of people doing it because they're super cheap to make and there's a high demand, you know, so people are trying to make money off this and get in while the toy's still hot, you know. So it's not, you know, I don't know if they're the original people that did this, probably not, but they do offer this one. It's nice that it's solid copper, it is metal and everything, it's just not the, you know, the best metal one that I've used so far. It does come in this nice little case though, and it has a little carry bag. So if that means something to you, there you go. That's what the front says. And that's pretty much that. So personally, if I were buying these things, I would probably pass on that one, but I really, really like this one. For $6, this one again from Ehotech, and this one on the right I got from a Wegmans grocery store. Okay, I went back, I told you that story about it, and they did have them in stock. So all the kids are buying these, and they're going out of stock everywhere. This one's super cheap though. I mean, the bearing, these other bearings that are in here make a lot of noise. The actual bearings themselves are really small, I guess, so they're bouncing around in there. The edges, although smooth, are much more flattened compared to this one where the edges are way more rounded off. It's a little bit slimmer, as you can see here, you know, and just where the actual buttons are, it just feels like it's a lower profile. but it's super, super, super smooth. All right. And this does have a really long spin time. I don't actually time any of these things. I just kind of play around with them. But I like this one a lot compared to this one. This one just feels kind of chintzy and cheap. But I did notice that the boxes are a little bit different here. All right. So Ehotech Wegmans. You can see it's a similar thing. They're trying to knock off the, I don't know which one is original. Probably this one, maybe not, who knows. This one doesn't have those other images or any writing on the front at all. When you flip them over, this one just says fidget spinner, work, class, and home. This one's got all kinds of graphics on it. It's just cool. Work, class, home, busy, boring, busy but lazy. I don't know what that means. That like you have to do stuff but you're lazy, so you'd rather spin this thing. Hilarious. I love some of the Chinese marketing that they do. Pretty funny. This one actually has a barcode on there, and like I said, a cool image. It says hand spinner really big as compared to this. So. And there's no graphic on the side of this other box. So my assumption, actually like a product code or something. My assumption is that the one at Wegmans is the knockoff. I did find out from multiple people who sent messages about these things that someone came up with this original design, and immediately after it came out, you know, companies in China started pumping hundreds and thousands of these things out, you know, on the cheap. Being that these were both $6 or around $6, this is like on the website $6.39, I think exactly. This one I think was like $6.99, but still $6 something. I would definitely lean toward this one, okay? But, you know, it is what it is. Obviously, there's hundreds and thousands of these cheap plastic ones that are under $10. You know, it's just in comparing them, this one's really nice compared to this one. So I do like this one a lot. If you're into, you know, collecting these things now or trying to build a collection, or you just want to get a more affordable one that actually performs pretty well, I would definitely go with this one. You know, the penny one, that's cool for collecting, but as far as performance, I think this one actually outlasted this like spin time. But this does have a heft to it, and like I said, this does appear to be solid copper. I don't really know, being that the button here looks brass, but it's probably not. Who knows? Maybe it is stainless steel that has a copper, you know, coating on it. I really don't know, or painted copper. It's really hard to tell, honestly, without ruining it and cutting into it, or, you know, sanding the side or grinding it. I really have no way of knowing. I'd rather give this one away. I'm kind of tempted to like sand the side of this to see what's inside, if it really is solid copper, but I think you guys would probably prefer me to give this away to one of you guys. So stay tuned. I will do a giveaway for this this penny one here, and maybe some other customs in the future. But that's it. Just a quick video on this. I know some people don't like these videos. Don't click on them. If you're not into the whole fidget spinner thing and you see a video pop up from anyone, not just me, and the title says fidget spinner, why would you click on it if you don't want to see it, you know? So that's my advice, is just pass those videos up. They're not going to be all the time. Like I said, this thing, to me, in my opinion, just like the EDC tops, although it has way more steam in society outside of the gear groups and the YouTube thing, I still think it's a passing phase, and it's only a matter of time before no one really cares about these things anymore. So enjoy it while it's hot and fresh and relevant, and you know, we'll have to wait around and see what the next thing is. But anyway, there you go. Just a quick vid on a couple more designs for the people who are interested. Plenty of options out there. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the day, and I will see you soon with the giveaway video for this one. Actually, I'm going to film it next and post it soon. So that's it. See you guys soon.